was the greatest night of my life. The earth. Tony calls me and says, if we could do one performance of the Odd Couple on stage, I could make $1 million for my theater. I said, what are you smoking, Tony? What are you, crazy? So I told Cat, I said, Tony called him. I made fun of it. He said, tell him in 6 months you can do it. I said, anymore. He said, tell him. I said, my teacher said in 6 months I can do it. So Tony said, fine. Anytime to publicize it. And I worked like Rocky. I mean, I did exercises and I worked out and I got in good shape. And I said, Tony, they're not going to hear me. He said, I promise you they'll hear you. They love you. I'll make you. They'll hear you. That's what he said, so I trusted him. So now I come over tonight. Before I come on, Oscar comes on. There are 4 poker players getting video acts with normal voices. And the people pay. There's $1,250,000 in the till. He paid $25,000 for 10 seats. So they were giving video acts. So I came on. I said my first line. And it was only a little sound. And I heard them moving around in the chairs uncomfortably. And I knew what was crazy. How am I going to get through these next 2 hours? I must have been out of my mind. I hated Tony. I hated myself for being there. I hated everybody. I got brown sandwiches and green sandwiches. They said, what's the creed? I said, it's either very new cheese or very old meat. And they laughed. And they heard me. They had just me hearing. And they say, if you lose one arm, the other is twice as strong. I believe it. And that's what happened. My concentration evidently got very strong. And I kept all the laughs. I when I had a voice. And when it was over, we got a schedule ovation for 3 minutes. And I was standing to Tony on stage, and the stage manager said, don't you hear them? I said, what? You heard something great. Nobody moved. These people staying there were still applauding for 7 minutes. It was the greatest night of my life. Tony gave it to me. And then in the audience were 2 women I had worked with, Helen Raisin, Sylvia Sidney, been there about 195 years. And Sylvia turned to Helen Raisin. She said, Helen, have you ever been to the theater where you've seen so much love go from the audience to the stage and back? And Helen Raisin said, I've never seen so much love in the theater. It was the greatest night of my life.